Hi everyone, so I've just got to the end of this first week, which is all about illustrations, showing you a little bit behind the scenes of how things get created and turned into the books. So I hope you enjoy it, and I'm starting with a list of jobs I have to do, so you'll see those in a moment. Thought I would just do a very quick little series on all of the elements that go into creating Violetta's tales. I've got these videos with animations, and the Paganini Poltergeist has just been finished, apart from the album that's to come next week. And I've got these animated videos to finish for Pierrette, which I'm turning into prints as well. So I'm cutting those out and putting them into frames, and I'm setting up a few things on my shop. So this is my shop here. We've got the books and we've got some violin diaries, and I've also created a few Christmassy items. I was a bit late for Christmas, but anyway, here's the prints. And there's also Christmas cards, writing paper, and there's 6 different designs. So that's Violetta and Ludwig, there's Debussy, and a few other composers as well. The other thing I have to do this week is to pack some orders and do some deliveries, some in-person deliveries, but I also need to post some things too. So right now I just have to do some signing of some books to deliver, and as part of that I'm going to do little notes with my new note paper that I've made. This is my depiction of Eric Satie and some chickens. And it says, "A note from Alexandra." She find it really scary writing in it. One of the questions I get asked a lot is what program I use to do the drawings, and I use Adobe Fresco on my iPad, and you can do all kinds of things including the animations and more. Just doing a little bit of cleaning of my bookshelf. It's looking much tidier. And I'll just show you this funny thing I made a little while ago. I call it the Castle of Creativity, and each of these little things, thumbtacks, behind them is a window with a word written on the back. And you can see this hole here. Behind that one was the word escape. And all year it had been falling down here. And you can see universes. And now it has gone completely escaped from the castle. Now it's time to get on to Pierrette. She's got some animations I need to finish so that next week I can do the violin recording. Only I discovered a few problems along the way. So now I just have to figure out where everything goes and in what order. And what I'm doing is I'm flipping through the hardcover of Pierrette and All the Magic of the Universe. It's a story about a young woman who lives in the 1890s, and she has inherited an antique shop from her father. And then one day a stranger appears on her doorstep carrying some magical instruments and charges her with this mission to find all of the magic of the universe. It's very unusual, very random, and you can probably tell by the characters that have appeared in this illustration that it goes all kinds of places. It has music in it. It has a lot of Paganini's music, but also some other Parisian composers, and some well-known tunes like the Swan. So what I have to do next week is record the violin parts along to the videos that I'm making, and I've nearly done all of the animated videos. Pierrette's one, this last final one, is the last one to go. So once I've downloaded all of the different elements, what I do then is I go into iMovie and I turn them into a video that I can play along with. This takes a little while, but it's a lot of fun in the end. Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching this little video. I hope you found it a little bit interesting. And next week will be part 2, so that will be the music. The week after that will be the writing, and then it'll be on to the masks. Now there's one thing I noticed when I was watching the video back. I thought, gee, my walls look a little bit bare behind my desk. So what I'll be doing tonight is hanging up these pictures. Let me put one on either side of those curtains so it doesn't look quite so sparse. Anyway, until next time, I hope that this has given you some ideas of how you can use Adobe Fresco to do animations. There's quite a few easy automations you can do now to make things move, and you can move a path and make things wiggle and sparkle. But if you have any questions at all, my email is below and I would love to hear from you. And until then, happy creating everybody. See you then. Bye.